So let's go for the sake of argument to the 50% rate, average rate. This is the rate that is commensurate with those 92% marginal rates back in the 1950s. And we've got a $780 billion deficit. What I'm showing you here so far is that there is no way, even if you tax them everything they've earned, there's no way you can close the deficit on the backs of the 1%. We're going to have to go down and tax other people as well. So let's take this top 92% marginal rate and apply it to the people from the 96 to 99 bracket as well. And you've got a $468 billion deficit. Let's apply it to the people in the 91 to 95 range. And you've got a $200 billion deficit. Now, if I do it here, I think I get a surplus. I do. So let's knock this down a little bit. How low can I go here? 20%? Almost. 25%? Oh, we're getting close. 28%? 29%. That's about right. 30% goes to a surplus. Oh, no, it doesn't. 30% is still there. Look at that. 31%? 35%? There we go. Okay, here's our budget balancing formula then. To balance a budget in 2012, we've got to take those 1950 tax rates, 92% marginal rate, apply it to the top 1%, apply it to the 5% that are below them, apply it to the 5% that are below them, and raise by 70% the taxes on the 81 to 90 percentile. You are well on the way toward the middle class here. Now, you're still in the top 10%, right? But notice what's happening. The further up the chart we go, the less bang for our buck we're getting. I'm sorry, that's a horrible thing to say here. The further up we go, the less revenue we're getting from increasing the tax rates, because the further up the chart we go, the less income these people have. The moral of this story is the deficit is at such a level. Now, granted, the deficit's a little bit better this year. What are we, 700 billion, 800 billion this year? 640? Yeah, billion. Yeah, which is a heck of a lot better than what I had up there, which was last year's. But nonetheless, the same kind of story applies. Even the 640 billion, you can't balance it on the backs of the top 1%, even if you go to draconian lengths. The moral is, you're going to have to go after the middle class. There's no question. If you're going to continue deficits of this level. There's nobody left to pay this thing other than marching into the middle class. And the more you go into that, the faster you're going to have to go up the chart because the people have less and less income to be taxed.